Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a new video. I got a new part to install today, and it is sway bar disconnect links. It's the whole link assembly with the disconnect pins. I'm going to be installing those today. I was trail riding the other day and ran across an area where my front end got the peg legging on me because one of the wheels wasn't touching the ground, and if I'd had the sway bar disconnected, that wouldn't have been an issue at all. I've wanted these for quite a while now, just never have bit the bullet and put them on. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Right now I'm going to head to the trails and I'll show you the area where I had trouble at, and then I will put the sway bar disconnects on, and then we'll go hit that same problem area again and we'll see how it handles it differently. So just so you know, most of my trails that I ride around here are ATV trails, not UTV trails. I've got it in first gear right now and just letting it crawl. I'm still trying to make my way to the trails. Most of these trails are wide open and you can fit a little TJ down through them, no problem. You'll get a little bit of brush rub, but nothing that'll damage the paint. Okay, this is a pretty steep grade right here, and just for the people wanting to know about my gearing, I'm giving it 0 gas. It's doing this all on its own. Just using the clutch, no skinny pedal. Close to the problem area. That's what I was running into the other day. Now let me get the sway bar disconnects installed, and we'll come back and we'll do the same test. Alright, Seth is going to be putting in my new sway bar links with the disconnects. He's going to be doing all the grunt work for me while I point and tell him what to do. Best day ever. First thing he's going to be taking off is that nut connecting the sway bar link to the sway bar. That's the right direction. Don't hurt you. While he's got that ratchet wrench, I'm going to let him go ahead and do the same thing to this other side. Push it forward so give him, yeah, another bite. Alright, so we got both those nuts loose and you can see they're still on. I'm going to have him to try to bump this bar and to see if the bar will pop off of that sway bar end link. Go ahead and take this other one off too while we're at it. Alright, pull up on that sway bar. Okay, we got her off. Good. Do it again. There. Okay, here's our brand new sway bar end links and disconnects. There's all the hardware, bushings. This is the sway bar disconnect pins. It's very, very heavy duty. And then of course the adjustable sway bar end links. And I will leave a link to these in the description, and it should be popping up on the top right corner of the screen about right now. Alright, first thing it wants us to do is put these on, and it says the pin hole needs to be horizontal to the ground, which means like this right here. It don't say anything about reusing that washer, but I thought, why not? Alright, now torque that thing to 65 foot-pounds. Perfect, that's good. Good. Go. All right. $40 foot-pounds as well. I had a change of plan. I'm using the nuts that came off of these pieces because their nuts are not quite strong enough for this piece. This bolt is just a little bit short, but this nut is made out of steel and it works very good. This one's on. Is yours on? Yeah. That's awesome. Make sure your nut is all the way down. That big adjustable nut, screw it down. So now let's go back to the trail and try that same spot again with these disconnected and see how they work. Here we go, any luck, and this thing should crawl right over this tough spot. Make sure I just ease up on it like I did a while ago. Alright, I'm on it. No problem at all. It did exactly what it was supposed to do. That's awesome. Alright guys, I'm going to go find a spot that I know of where I can check the articulation of the front to see what the max is without potentially damaging my brake lines. I gotta see where that's at because I don't have bump stops on mine, and I want to see just how far to go before things starts getting into the critical zone.
fender flare. Got just a little fender flare touching, but not really doing anything. Definitely not hitting the fender. Well, it's still on the ground. I don't think this thing can stretch any more than that. JJ, that's pretty awesome. Well guys, I'm very impressed with that. I got it to max articulation to where it was probably that close to touching my fenders, the metal part. It went up under the fender flares, which is exactly what I wanted it to do. And so it got relatively close to the metal on my fenders, and I looked and I still had about that much gap between where the bump stop's supposed to be and the stopping point. So what I'm going to do is I am going to get me some bump stops for the front. My brake lines, they're fine. They don't need to be lengthened. They're perfect. So I'm very, very pleased with how this has turned out. Okay. Let me get these put back on. The test results, I couldn't have been any happier with those. That just was impressive for me because I have never disconnected my sway bars. And these little stove pins, I put those in off camera. I just drilled and tapped a hole. The drill bit was 17/64, and the tap size is a 5/16-18. They'll give you the bolt and this little collar right here to store them on. And man, this thing is just super easy to use. So, and it leaves that little collar there, and it's just your store point, so you don't have to worry about zip tying it up to your sway bar or whatever you want to connect it to. So I got one of these on each side. Well guys, that's going to wrap up this video. That's the first time JJ's been really featured in a while, and it's something that he really needed, and Seth is now wanting to put those same sway bar disconnects onto his Jeep. So, and we'll probably be doing that. These are like a knockoff of the, I believe it's JKS, but man, these work great. I have no problem with them. The rubber's good and soft, and the durability, how long they will hold up, and what I'm talking about is the rubber. I don't know, that probably would be the weak point, if there is a weak point. But the build quality of them, they got the grease zerks, everything is great, and I've got them greased up good, and you saw me just use them and they work flawlessly. Guys, that's going to wrap up this video. I thank y'all for stopping by and watching today. I thank y'all for coming week after week, the ones of y'all that do, and the ones that leaves the comments and gives me the thumbs up. I certainly appreciate it. And y'all come back next time, we'll have something else going.